If you guys need to get Windows 10 very cheap, I would recommend you to go to VIP-SCD.com. You can check out their copy of Windows 10 Pro OEM Global Key, and you can use the promotional code SKGC, and you'll save an additional 20% off their $20 price point. You can also check out software such as Office 2019, and you can use the promo code SKGC once again to save 20%, and after that, the discount price is $47. You also have a plethora of other keys, including game keys from a variety of different PC services, including Steam, Origin, Uplay, all that good stuff. You can check out the links in the description box down below for more information. Now, onto the video. How's it going, guys? I just got done watching the Summer Game Fest, and I saw a lot of people very, very disappointed by it. Now, it seemed like the strategy going in, or how I interpreted it, was I think they knew going in that everybody knew that Elden Ring was going to be the big banger at this show, so they used the opportunity to show off a lot of smaller titles and games obviously not at the level of Elden Ring. So you got games like 2 Point Campus, Metal Slug Tactics, and some of those games did look pretty cool, but I just felt like it was a little bit too long of an event, and you could tell a lot of people were there to primarily see Elden Ring, and yeah, use it as an opportunity to showcase a lot of other games. I just thought it dragged a little bit too long, and people were getting exhausted by the end. That when we finally did get to Elden Ring, some of the, people were just exhausted. That's what I noticed. Maybe I'm out to lunch on that take. Let me know what you guys thought of the show as a whole. I thought that there was some cool stuff, but I also just thought that there was a lot of stuff that people were not going to be into when it was kind of the idea, and maybe gamers just built it up too much in their head that Elden Ring was going to be the big game there, but, you know, some of these games were just not going to get people super, super excited, and, you know, Twitch chat is one thing to take into account. You know, Twitch chat is kind of memes sometimes, but let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below as well. Some things did stand out to me. The Elden Ring trailer, of course, did look pretty cool. Right away when I was looking at the game, I had a friend message me being like, yo, please tell me this is going to be next-gen only, and I'm like, dude, look at the game. It's not next-gen only. This isn't a next-gen only game. So yeah, it is going to be on PlayStation 5, PS4, Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, and PC. January 21st, 2022. That's not that long away. A little over 7 months away. Honestly, that's not the biggest window in the world. I had a buddy of mine message me as well being like, yo, press X to doubt on that release date. I've just corrupted him on not believing any release dates, but hey, let's hope they hit that release date. It's been in development for quite a while, and the game is looking pretty darn good. It's looking like open world, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, and I think it's going to be something that people get really into. I think commercially it's going to do incredibly well. I mean, when I was looking at the Twitch chat every now and again, it seemed like everybody was there just to see Elden Ring, and it peaked, I believe, when Elden Ring, the trailer, played. It was a relatively brief trailer, but still got in what it needed to, so pretty cool on that. A couple of other things of note. Wonderlands looks okay. I mean, all we got was a CG trailer, but yeah, it's going to be more Borderlands in a fantasy setting. They said that this is a game that you could just come in without knowing Borderlands, and if you do know Borderlands, you're going to have some fan service and things of that nature. Metal Slug Tactics was there as well. I'm a big fan of Metal Slug, so to see that parlayed into a tactics-based title is pretty interesting. I saw the pre-orders live on Steam right now. We'll see if that comes to consoles. I imagine it will at some point. Maybe not right away, but it makes sense for Metal Slug to be on consoles. Death Stranding Director's Cut was a pretty huge announcement. They did Keighley did an interview with Hideo Kojima that was pre-recorded, and then they ultimately showed the trailer for Death Stranding Director's Cut running on the PlayStation 5, so I'm sure it's going to be upgraded, new content, all that stuff. So yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. A full reveal will be happening, I believe they said, in a few weeks, so you can look forward to that. And the last thing I really dug was Salt and Sacrifice. I was a big fan of Salt and Sanctuary, so that was something that stood out to me as well. You know, that game had some great music. That trailer had some great music, I will have to say. And I will also add the musical performances of the show. Some people might have enjoyed them. They were not my cup of tea, especially that last one. But hey, music is one of the most subjective art forms in the world, so hey, if you dug it, more power to you. I was just not a big fan of a lot of the musical performances, but hopefully Salt and Sacrifice will hit its 2022 window as well. I believe they said 2022 for that. Oh, and one more thing, we did get a new Tales of Arise trailer. That game looks great. Voice acting a little bit iffy, but overall, what I saw of this game, I really am excited for Tales of Arise. As a big JRPG fan, that's at the top of my list for games to play for the rest of this year. Tales of Arise, Scarlet Nexus, some real good JRPGs coming out later this year. Of course, circling back to Elden Ring, I mean, the game looked fantastic. It's just, I think that the show went on a little bit too long, and that's not the fault of any games or anything like that. That's more of a structuring issue, so that's something that they'll get better at. It was an hour and 40 minutes long, and hour and 45 minutes, and they initially said, Jeff Keighley initially said it would be 90 minutes, and I just thought, by that, like, 70-minute mark, it was just like, okay, a lot of people were just there for Elden Ring, and again, they did the effective strategy of showcasing a lot of smaller titles by using that Elden Ring buzz, and of course, you're gonna leave Elden Ring until the end. That's not a bad idea at all. I just think some people were getting a little bit frustrated by it. Overall, again, I think there were some takeaways. I think a lot of people are gonna come out of the show being like Elden Ring is the only game that excited them, but Death Stranding Director's Cut, Wonderlands, I think is gonna excite some people, and we do have to see more of that. Salt and Sacrifice, I think, will be pretty good. And again, there were a bunch of smaller titles, like, there was a bunch of free-to-plays. Lost Ark is coming to PC. Escape from Tarkov's getting a new map. A lot of PC-centric stuff as well, so I think people that just have a console are going to be like, okay, not excited for a new Valorant character or anything like that. But let me know all of your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Kind of just put this together to get your guys' opinion. So again, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.